splattered windshield. I'm sorry about that. But look at how the sunrise is playing off those red cliffs. Looks very cool. Very cool. Check it out over there. Very cool. The sunrise reflects off these red rocks. It's really bitchin'. The very corner of northeast Arizona. Just north of Cayente. Look at that there, over there. It's very cool. And as I round this bend, I think we'll be coming into Monument Valley. Perhaps not yet. Let's see. Still looks cool. Better put this down. Wait till we get there. Okay, now we've arrived. However, the sun is coming from the wrong direction, right in our faces, and monoliths have got the shadow on them. I'll film some more later. But it's very cool being here early in the morning. It's all still. The New View Hotel, the information center for the Malvo Park. Monument Valley here. There's my parking spot. There's traditional Hogan's down there, where they show you how they make blankets and jewelry. The like. Way over on the other side of the valley is Golding's, where I stayed last time. And then right here is, I guess, the actual Monument Valley. I guess you can take your car on that dirt road there, drive through it, or you can take a tour. No. Cool. Forrest Gump Hill. Run, Forrest, run. Nice view out of the valley where the sun is actually shining on the rocks. Well, now, guys, I'm at the Valley of the Gods, and I got in the west entrance, which was gnarly, because there was signs up for the road, the highway going to the east entrance, which is supposed to be easier, and saying I should no large RVs or cars towing anything. I have both, so I turned around, and I was just gonna go to Moab, but then I seen the west entrance, and it looked doable this time, so I did, and I made it, but it was unadvisable. This is one of the last little check marks of my bucket list for these kind of trips. Only thing I got left is Colorado and Montana. Mexican hat. And I'm just about halfway between where I'm camped and a 7-Eleven and the Mexican Hat Lodge. Pretty cool. It's still balanced up there. I got to the campsite and disconnected the car. The car wouldn't start, so I charged it with the battery charger for 2 hours. Got to 56%, and then I turned it over and started. And then I rode it up to 7-Eleven and bought a tank of gas, and then Mexican Hat again. Got a full tank of gas, and then I asked her, it's an hour and a half to Walmart. I got that battery, gave the place for free. But they do sell batteries at Monument Valley, so if it goes bad, I can always just get a jump and then go buy a new one in Monument Valley, which is another 26 miles, which is better than an hour and a half. So there you have that. And I'll show you where I came into the Valley of the Gods to my campsite in just a minute. I'm turning this off so I can drive you. Here's National Monument. Now here's where it says in the size. Oh, oversized, overweight vehicles prohibited 6 miles ahead. And then it says right here, not recommended for RVs, buses, vehicles towing, and trucks over 10,000 GVW, gross vehicle weight. Okay, but I saw from the air, and I saw from other people's videos that was the easy way to get to get to the west entrance of Valley of the Gods. And last time I was here, that west way looked completely impossible, and I'm going to show you because I did it today with the RV towing the car when we get there, but it's going to be a second, so I'll click it back on then. All right, check it out. West side of Valley of the Gods. There's the sign, Valley of the Gods. Okay, here's where you have to turn. I came from the other direction, and there was cars behind me and everything last time, so it was kind of hairy trying to slow down enough to make this turn in the RV. But today I did it no problem, just like that. And people travel on so impossible and wet, and it was wet, but I just punched it through here. I'm only two-wheel drive. I tell you the truth, I almost never have to put it in four-wheel drive. I do sometimes just to use it, but it's usually unnecessary. The only thing is, this car, the four-wheel drive in this car works great. It's just that, and so does two. But the thing is about it is the clearance isn't very high. So if it gets gnarly with big ruts and rocks and stuff, like jeepers go on, oh, I'll tear up the bottom of the car, or the body on the sides. So gotta be careful. That guy's right by me, so see, we're almost there. This German Shepherd's gonna start barking. We go by, and this Airstreams guy must be a cop or something. Dick just lets his dog go crazy, like he wants to kill you every time somebody goes by. Oh, I brought him in, or maybe he went somewhere. Cool. There it is. There's the beast in the Valley of the Gods. And I better park with the front end close to where I need to charge it again. If I do. Boom. Sorry, I was looking at where I was. Well, I went and got 2 bundles of wood. I think I saw a sign that said no fires, which said drag. Hear the dog. So here's my copper star gazing, my lantern out. I put rocks on them so they wouldn't blow away. Got my tripod set up, take some pictures. Try to take some pictures of some stars later. And here's the scenery again from my campsite. I wonder why I can't have fires. Doesn't look like it's gonna be easy to start a forest fire here. That's about it, guys. The front door's right where I plug in the battery charger, so I won't have to use the as long as an extension cord this time if I need to charge it up. It's a good thing I have that. From out my windows of the Valley of the Gods. It's pretty cool. And I'll tell you, the reason why the battery goes dead on the tow car is because I have to leave the keys in it and in the accessory position so the wheel will turn while I'm towing it. That means for hours and hours and hours when I'm traveling, it's draining the battery in the tow car. So I have to charge it, and if I do it too much, it'll make the battery go bad, and I'll have to get another one. But it's just part of the price you pay to be able to have that luxury. I'm just noticing something, and I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but there's yellow on top of the green way over there by where those cliffs start. And I think what it is a super bloom starting. All those yellow flowers starting to pop up. See if they pop up down here later on. I'll go for a drive through the whole thing with the car while I'm here. This day one, It's 14 days free. The gods driving my car around through. Of the gods, as opposed to Monument Valley, is all Bureau of Land Management, or BLM land. That's public land, and you can camp on it for free for 14 days in a row. And then you got to move at least 22 miles or 20 miles or something like that. But anyway, when I went to Monument Valley, I paid them their $10 to go inside the tribal park and stuff, help the Navajos out. But I mean, really, it's great that just north of there, it's in Utah, is the Valley of the Gods. We haven't even begun to drive back into it yet. Completely free BLM land, and there's campsites like this, big areas, fire pits. What do we got here? These are probably rivers when there's rain, drainage. Beautiful country. This is the west end. I think on an earlier video I was saying it wrong. We went in on the east end, which I thought was very difficult, and the sign said this end was difficult. So I've yet to run across anything on this end. It was difficult, but we'll see. And this is mostly just cliffs dropping down from higher plateau. The Mogi Dugway's over here somewhere, and that's supposed to be a gnarly road that goes up to that top of that plateau. I got a van in front of me, so I don't want to go fast enough to be sucking his dust the whole way, but it's a nice ride.